Hello, my name is Julieta and I live in my car. So today I wanted to share with you the things that make my life living in a car a little bit more easier, a little bit more comfortable, and they also give me a little bit of a peace of mind. So first of all, let me tell you, I'm not trying to push any products on you. These are things that I use every single day and that I found them very, very useful. But I did add all the affiliate links in the description in case you find something very helpful. Now, if you're planning to move into your vehicle, I don't recommend you go buy a lot of things because what I did, I started buying things that I thought I was going to need, and then most of them you don't need, or you need something very, very different. So I think it's better if you just acquire the things that you need as you go. And also I'm going to be sharing my personal care and my hygiene and a little bit of my beauty routine. So to my subscribers, welcome. And if you are a newbie here, this is me. Hi, my name is Julieta and I live in my car. I am an aspiring nomad artist and my dream is to travel the world doing plein air and making art in a studio van. So I'm trying to get out of debt and save some money by living in my car. So if you are interested to see if I can make this dream happen, subscribe to my channel. Okay, so let's start from the front to the back. This tray. I mean, this is pretty handy, and I thought I was going to use it more than I actually do. It's very affordable and it's very simple, and you can put your iPad, you can put your phone, and you can have dinner or lunch or whatever. But I usually, because this car is not particularly comfortable in the front, it's okay for driving, but not for just, hanging out. I'd rather go to the back, so I'm not using it very much. But this is the cool thing. You can put it right here. It doesn't take up much space, and you can actually use it to put your glasses or whatever. If you do have a comfortable front seat, then it's very, very convenient. So my front passenger seat organizer. Sir, I talked about this organizer the last time. I go back and forward with it because sometimes I like to have this seat empty, but at the same time, having this here, I can put stuff that that I can keep within reach. And it's nice because it has this thing that you can cover everything and looks kind of neat. So yeah, this electric lunchbox. It's a food warmer, and I use it just sometimes as a cooler or as a bag to bring to like Target with some stuff. But yeah, you can warm food. I've used it a few times, and it kind of works with my beef patties, and they taste better because sometimes I bring beef patties from the day before and I bring them to the library for lunch, and I put it in here, I warm them, I put a little bit of cheese, so it does the trick. But you have to wait like, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. I don't know, it's just fine. It's nothing special, so I don't know if I would recommend it, but I like having this option. Now, this is one of my favorite things, and it's my mug. It's so simple and it's just nothing special about it, but it fits perfectly here in my car thingy and it doesn't leak. This is the most important things because I put it in my lunchbox like this to bring to the library, and yeah, it can leak, and it's not that easy to find those actually. And this is great. Actually, I lost the first one I bought, and I lost, I think, one of the paneras that I went, and I had bought the same one, and it keeps things warm for a while. So this is pretty great. But again, this is kind of a personal thing, Then a stupid thing. Then my water bottles. I bought this one. You can buy this everywhere, and it's an expensive water bottle to buy if you're just gonna throw it away. But I kept them. I have these two since I bought them, like, I don't know, a few months ago. I love the taste of the water when it comes from here. Fortunately, I have a couple of water fountains that I can get my water from. At Target, they have one, at the library, and at the gym. So I keep filling them with new water, and it tastes very fresh. This portable kettle. This is really great. It's small, it's retractable, and it boils very, very fast. I think in like a minute and a half, you have boiling water. It uses 700 watts, but that was not a concern for me because I don't have a power bank, so I use it at the library. Which brings me to the only con, which is it looks like a kettle, so it's not very stealthy, and I kind of feel weird when I'm using it at the library, so I kind of hide it like in the chair underneath the table because it makes me feel, that I'm doing something wrong. It's a good thing that is really fast because by the time that I'm done prepping my coffee, the water is already boiling. So there are other options that are like little electrical kettles, portable electrical kettles that look like a mug, and those are much nicer. You can put it on top of your table and nobody's gonna notice. And the problem with those is that they hold very little water, but I think I might find one that it's actually good, so I'll keep you posted. But it is a great product. It's a really good kettle, so I do recommend it. This is the car shade. This car shade actually, it's for my Prius specifically, and it's great because it covers the whole thing. I really like it actually, but it's only for Prius, so yeah, if you don't have a Prius, it's no use for you. All right, let's go to the back of the car. This seat cover, I only got it because my seat was so stained. I spilled coffee once and I couldn't remove it. So yeah, and it looks fine to me. I don't know how much better can it look with any other one. So I'm okay with it. This organizer is pretty cheap. So this one is a little bit torn, so I might have to replace it at one point. And there's millions on Amazon, so you have to choose the one that fits for you. But having an organizer here to me is very important, and it's very convenient. So this is like my nightstand where I have everything that I need when I go to bed. But it also have other things that I use during the day. And again, my car is very small, so I need places where I can have everything accessible. So yeah, this is my little night light. I use it as a night light, but I also use it when I need in my head, like I put it around my head when I have to find stuff or, in the middle of the night. And this is pretty basic Amazon headlight. There are probably many others better than this one. This is just a regular one. It's just it was the cheapest one with the best reviews, because I do that a lot. So I research all the products, and if it's an expensive product, I make sure that I go to YouTube and try to find reviews. So I read all the Amazon reviews, and I know that those are not always reliable because they are paid, but you can tell sometimes when there's a real person or not. And then if it's something expensive, I go to YouTube and try to find people who actually have used the product, right? Let's move on. The iPad holder. This iPad holder it's great. I would love it. If it could move like up and down, especially up, but it doesn't. But it does the trick when I sit back here and I want to watch whatever on my iPad. It's just, again, very convenient. So the window shades, these are awesome, and I've seen many other creators that have them, and most people are super happy with them. And these ones, they fit perfectly on my windows. And I also have inside of here I have my rain guards, which are extremely necessary if you live in a car. Okay, now this is one of my favorite things. This is my phone holder. So, and I use it for filming and to hold my phone in different areas of my car. I really love it, but I had to pair it with this other one. This is a magnet. They're all MagSafe, so these are the ones that you need to have the case with the magnet that's round. And I bought this case that I really love because you can stand your phone, and I think makes everything easier, especially when I'm at work and I want to watch YouTube on my breaks. So anyway, I love it because I also bought this extra rings that I could put in the ceiling of my car or anywhere in my car, because I don't have any metal, and this Prius has no metal anywhere that I can see, like any steel that I could put any magnet. So I had to put these little rings, and I could put it anywhere in my car and make any nice shot that I want. And it's very firm, so it really holds the phone, and I really love it. I'm thinking about getting a new one that I'm gonna keep on the front of the car, and the other one is I'm gonna keep it in the back. And this is the most important place. That's where I put my phone at night. And also I can put my iPad. In fact, I put a ring on the back of my iPad like this, and I can just hold it here and watch a movie in like bigger screen if I want to. So yeah, I'm absolutely in love with this little product. So now this little fan. When it comes to fans, there's so many on Amazon and you don't know which one is gonna work better, because I bought one that lost power like right away. It wouldn't last one night, and this one lasts at minimum a couple of nights, which is really nice. And it's the right size, because some of them are too big or too little. So this one is the best that I could find that works for me. Maybe there are others, but I couldn't find any. And I bought like 5 in total. And this one is the one that I kept. Then my window covers, these are the one that I use at the front and at the back. Now I've been putting, since I got these nets, the covers are very easy to put in between, you know, the net and the window. And I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing this during the summer, because I like the breeze that comes, you know, if I lower the windows, both windows, you have this little breeze coming back and forward. I made them myself. I bought reflective, and then I got these black sheets. These are actually sheets that I bought at Ross, and they were $10. I think it was like one set for a twin bed, and I just glue it. I cut the reflective to the shape of the window, and it was a very simple thing to do, and it was very cheap. Okay, now to my more personal stuff. So this is the bag that I took to the library. This is Quechua. It's a really good brand. I think it's European. I'm not sure. Maybe not. But it's a really, really good backpack. And but that's not what I wanted to talk about. Someone asked me if I wasn't afraid at the library that someone was gonna steal my stuff if I go to the bathroom. I actually don't, and I've seen a lot of people there, and there's a lot of people that come that I see every single day, and everybody just get up and go to the bathroom. And there's a guy who goes out for lunch for like half an hour and then comes back, and he leaves his computer and everything there. I wouldn't do that, but I don't know, it kind of feels safe. Now, this backpack, and like many backpacks, has a lot of little pockets and zippers inside of a pocket, within another one inside. So there's like a not hidden, but sort of hidden pocket where I have one of these. This, like, they're made for bikes. So you put it in the bike, and it's a motion alarm. If you turn the alarm on, it comes with a little remote that I keep in my keychain. Turn it on, and then if someone moves your bike, then it start making sounds. Anyway, and so I put it in that pocket. And if I want to leave my stuff, my backpack with my stuff, I make sure that I got everything like messy and connected. So if you move one thing, everything else moves. So the purpose of this is mostly for like a smash and grab type of situation, where someone just, you know, breaks into my car and grabs my bag. And, you know, it's gonna start to make such a loud sound that it's probably gonna be more like a deterrent. You know, it just gives me a little bit of a peace of mind. So I keep another one of these right next to the catalytic converter, because in California, they steal those all the time, especially from the Prius, because apparently it's very valuable and it's very easy to grab. I don't know what it is, but again, same thing. I turn it on every time I leave, when I leave the car for too long. So yeah, this is another one of my favorite features, because anything that gives you a little bit of peace of mind when you live in your car is a good idea. Another thing that I keep here, I usually keep handy, is my knife. Self-defense, and I actually use it also for cutting my cheese or whatever. And it's one of those who has a lot of thingies, like this to open cans. It's like a carabiner that you can use too. I don't know. And this is for breaking glass, I guess. I don't know. So I got this Anker charger, and it's a little bit on the expensive side because Anker is expensive, but Anker is one of the best brands that I know. Every time I would go to the library, I had a cable mess. I didn't know I would have to plug everything in different outlets, and I didn't want to do that. I had to have something that I just could plug one thing and I could charge everything else. So from here I can charge my computer, my big iPad, the one that I work with, the little iPad, and I also could charge anything like small with a USB-C, like my frother or the little fan if I wanted to. So it's really good. It doesn't overheat. It's pretty great. I love this one. So my little battery powers are also Anker. And I have these 2 batteries from my script supervisor day that I would have to bring all my gear, my computer and stuff. And sometimes we were in places that we didn't have any power. And right now there's a lot more options with, you know, bigger batteries and a little bit smaller still small. But these ones are one of the best. They're still selling them. And I have to say, I'm really happy with them. Okay, now I'm going to talk a little bit about my hygiene and like personal care and, you know, beauty routine. It's not like beauty routine. It's very simple. I don't have money to do much stuff, but I do have a few things that I do. And this is probably more for the ladies. Guys, you won't be interested much, but anyway. Okay, so I'm keeping it real and it's very messy. That's what I like this. And I share this in another video, but I like having just this covered during the day. I don't know. Anyway, so this is, I like to have napkins, and these are wipes because I do have to pee in the middle of the night. So these are my toothpaste and my toothbrush, and I have another one in my gym bag. So I only use this one at night, and in the morning when I go to the gym, I just brush my teeth there. And I have this little, you know, this is water, and this is a cup, my former coffee cup that I now use it to, you know, brush my teeth and do all that. And I also have, this is my magnesium that I drink at night. And these are bags. This is where I keep my second battery. While I use the other one, I keep it over here. It's in use. This one is charged and ready to go in case I run out of the other one. These are my vitamin D pills. I keep glasses here. Here is my night guards. They are nasty inside. You know how that goes. These are my other wipes for face and body. This is, I use this at night. Ladies, you know, you need this. Glycolic acid. This just in case. I used to do mouth tapes. Tape my mouth with it. I don't use it that much anymore because it's not ideal for that. And this is another thing. This is from Argentina because it's way cheaper. It's tretinoina, another thing for night, for my face at night. These are way cheaper back in Argentina. Anyway, so in the morning, what I do is when I go to the gym, I just wash my face with this. And that's all I do. And then I come here and I use this, like the ordinary hyaluronic acid. Not a very good influencer in that sense. And then I put some tallow cream. This one is from Amazon too. I love tallow cream. It's weird at first because the texture is weird and it looks like you're actually putting fat in your face, but once it melts, it's amazing how it feels. So this is my like everyday thing for like beauty care. When I for some reason cannot take a shower in the morning, I use these wipes to just wash my face and wash like the top part, and then eventually we'll take a shower. But sometimes in the morning, if I don't know, if the gym is closed or I'm in a hurry or whatever reason and I'm not able to take a shower, I just do that. And yeah, that's about it. And this is my spa treatment that I do every couple of days. I don't do it every day. And sometimes I do it like once a week, and I should do it every 1 or 2 days. And let me show you. So this is my So at this age, when you're older, you need to start doing like massages in your face, and you need like an oil. And I've been doing tea tree oil. So I do my massages first. I put my oil in. I do my massages with my hands, and then I use this little thing that I got many years ago, and this is fantastic. This is what you do, and you use it. This kind of replace your hand, so your hand doesn't get too tired. And there's like videos online that you can watch where there's the points that you need to massage. So I use this thing, and after that I use this little clear blend, it's called, and I bought this again like I don't know 10 years ago, and this gives you like little electric shocks to the muscle to keep it tight. And I do this like for, I don't know, 5 minutes, and you can just plug it in into one of the batteries. And this was sort of expensive, like $300 back then. I don't know if they keep making this, and I'm not sure if it works, but it makes me feel good every time I do this. So I keep doing it, and I don't know if it works or not. I just like it. So I do this. I have to put this gel to use with this. And then I have this one. It's such a torture machine that it's like micro needling. And then it has like needles that you put in here, and then you use this in your face, and it hurts, and you end up all red. Then you put the serum that you have to put with hyaluronic acid serum, and it's supposed to, you know, regenerate your collagen, natural collagen or some sort. But I barely use this one because it hurts, and I always forget. And I think I have to buy new of the little cartridges like this. These are the needles, and I couldn't find them on Amazon, so I don't know. There's one that it's way cheaper that you could just roll it into your face, but I don't know. I think that's worse because you have to make the pressure. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not using it that much. Anyway, that's my beauty and my spa routine, because I don't have any money for Botox or for any of that treatment, so you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so I don't have an update for my debt yet because, again, I think that my next payment is like next week. So I will talk about that in my next video. As you can see, I've been able to upload a little bit more often, which is great in one sense. And in the other sense, it means that I'm not working as much as Target as I should. There's not that many available shifts for some reason. I don't know. And there's not that many people working. I don't know. I don't know if they're going through something at my specific store, or if it's a general thing with Target. But there's not that much work. My Etsy shop is, again, it's not work. It's kind of dead right now, but it's normal this time of the year. So yeah, but it's fine. I'll be fine. I still have some money, and I still have some shift, so I'm gonna be fine. Anyway, I think, I'm not sure, but I think, which is a good moment to do this, I'm gonna be traveling home for a couple of weeks. My parents offer, it's my birthday is coming, so my parents offer me to, you know, give me the ticket to go and visit them, and I said sure. So I think that's gonna happen. I'm not sure, guys, if you're interested in me vlogging my travel to Argentina. I probably will do it anyway because I want to. I'm not sure if it's going to have any views, but I don't care. You know, I want to enjoy my channel too. I'm not just chasing after the views, even though, you know, it helps because it's nice to have some money coming from YouTube. And, you know, I'm building the channel. I'm just starting, so I'm not going to stress about that. So I'm probably gonna vlog. If you want to help my channel, I have some links down below in the description or in the profile of my channel. I have a store where you can buy things, and like mugs and stuff like that you can also make a little donation. I do have a Venmo and a Buy Me a Coffee, but the best thing you can do is just comment, subscribe, and like my videos. That would help a lot. Thank you again. See you in the next one.